when was I diagnosed? 13 years ago, when I was 40, and then I had relapsing remitting, but with other illnesses that I've got, it's now moved on to secondary MS, so which is a bit worse. Yeah, so that's why I'm in my wheelchair and sat down now. Well, obviously I can't do a lot, but I'm a bit stuck. Can't walk around and everybody has to help me, carers. My wife, she's a blessing. She does a lot, but I have to ask a lot of people to help me and get me things and do things, which is annoying at first, but I say you get used to it, but you don't, but you kind of have to. But it does affect you, it changes you, like you can't work and things, so you become a different person. I always say that before my MS were one life, and now I'm in my second life, if you see what I mean, because it is completely different, yeah. Well, I think it's brilliant. I think that all these things they do are brilliant. Obviously it won't affect me, but it could have done years ago, but now the people that it will affect, I think it's great, especially if they can undo it and, make you normal, so to speak. But I think you've got to be everybody thinks, like I did, that it's anybody with relapsing remitting can have it done, but you can't. You've got to fit I've looked into it. You've got to fit a real criteria of things, and you've got to be pretty healthy because they do give you chemo and everything, so they make you ill to make you better, which is great, especially if it works, but you can't do it to everybody. And I think when you see it on news, you think, whoa, they found a cure, and family do things, they found a cure. It's not like that, but it is good, and I like any advancement in medical is brilliant. And I'm also thinking if they found this, it leads to other things, doesn't it? So they might find ways of making other types of MS better, or things to help or cure. My tablets that I take, which help different things like muscle relaxing spasms and that. But my main thing is I go to West Yorkshire MS Centre once a week, and I do hyperbaric oxygen treatment. So I sit it's like a diving bell, but like I call it a metal igloo, and they shut door and me depressurise it, and we go down 16.5 feet with your mask on, breathing oxygen, and I do that every week, and I think that helps my symptoms, and especially my fatigue, because that's one of the worst things for me with MS is you've got no energy, you've got no strength and no energy. So you're always tired. You get up and you're tired straight away, which is pretty bad. So, but this helps relieve it, yeah. So I've been going for about 12 years now. So I must believe in it. It's expensive and it's NHS sponsored, so you pay yourself. It's a charity and that, but I think it's a good idea, yeah. Just accept it, but always try and fight against it. And hopefully, I hate going in hospital because you get left like in a bed. You've got to keep moving with MS. If you're laid in bed and stay in bed, you just stiffen up and whatever. So you've got to keep going. And I know it's easy to say, and I do, try not to get angry. And you get angry, especially with your family and ones you love, because it's got not their fault, whatever, but there's a lot of frustration in it. Some people can talk to a therapist or whatever. I don't think that's mine really. I just accept it and get angry when there's no one around. I'll take it out on the cat, shouting at the cat. But just things like that. And now and again, you do have your moans. But I think that, my advice would, and especially the oxygen thing, I think that really helps. Whether it's in your head or I think it works. And it also works because you think it works, but look for treatments to help you cope with it. But try to just accept it, because fighting against it and denying it won't do you any good whatsoever. So I think that would be my advice, yeah.